we got a letter from Mom. What's all the commotion?
Ellie says Jethro says Pearl sent us a litter.
A litter of what?
Did you hear what?
No, but I bet you it's kitten.
Probably kittens. Pearl's always trying to give away kittens.
Oh, there y'all are.
Where's the kittens, Jethro?
What kittens?
Didn't your ma send us some kittens?
Just a minute. Nope, just a letter.
Jethro, how could you think that kittens would... Well, come on, sit down. Let's hear what Pearl's got to say.
Dear son and kinfolk, I take pen in hand to say we are all fine back here. How are you all out there?
Just fine, Pearl. That's right.
Jethro, I hope you are making good marks in school out there.
Ma thinks I'm going to school.
Are you in the 5th grade like you would be here?
Doggy, Jethro, I clean forgot about putting you in school. We're going to have to get you started today.
Can I go, too?
Well, now, I think Miss Hathaway's got plans to put you in some girls' school.
Can I go, too?
Jethro, I just said it was a girls' school.
That's why I want to go. I like girls.
I don't.
All right, let's get finished with the letter. After that, we'll take care of school.
Your sister, Jethrine, had a narrow escape. A city dude tried to take advantage of her.
What does that mean, Paul?
Well, that's, well, Granny will explain that to you later. Tell us more about the city dude, Jethro.
His name is Jasper He.
Jasper He? That's a funny name.
Oh, there's a dot in there. His name is Jasper. He wears patent leather shoes and spats on them.
Don't sound too neat, does he?
He seen your sister at the cabin when I went there to keep an eye on it for Cousin Jed.
I know what Pearl went there to keep an eye on. Mr. Brewster.
Well, now, Granny, Pearl's a widow woman. She got a right to look.
I ain't knocking it. I got my eyes open myself.
At first, I thought the city dude worked for Mr. Brewster, so I drove back out to the cabin to give him a piece of my mind.
I could put a bug in that Mr. Brewster's ear. Look out for feathers.
Feathers?
The more Pearl has her eye on a man, the more feathers she sticks in her hat.
That's right. 3 and 8 came in flowing 2,000 barrels a day. And it looks like the new strike's going to be even better. There's no doubt about it. This is one of the richest pools we've ever hit. Yep, everything from here is good news. Well, not everything. I'll call you back. Mrs. Bodine, this is a pleasant surprise.
Well, thank you. Although you might not think it's so pleasant when you hear what I have to say.
Oh?
One of them oil fellas working for you has made advances to my daughter.
Made advances?
Well, what would you call being picked up and carried off by brute force?
Well, I'd call that making advances. What's his name?
Jasper Depew.
Jasper Depew.
I ain't seen him myself, but from what Jethro tells me, he's a pretty slick article.
Well.
Oh, Mr. Brewster, you don't know how hard it is for 2 girls living alone like Jethrine and me. You see, my son Jethro's in California with Cousin Jed, leaving us no man to protect us. I'm a widow woman, you know. But I guess wherever you have 2 unattached girls living alone, there's bound to be trouble. Especially when the girls are the kind that men call lookers.
Did you say his name is Depew?
Jasper Depew. Calls himself Jazzbo. Oh, Jethrine says he's a flashy dresser and a fancy talker and drives a sporty car. Regular big city dude. I guess Jethrine's kind of like me when it comes to tall, handsome city fellas. I'm just putty in their hands.
Nope, no one by that name working for OK Oil.
You mind if I look?
Oh, well, no, go right ahead.
I'm bound and determined to find the rascal that trifled with the affections of my sweet, innocent, helpless baby girl.
Ma! Jethrine, I thought I told you to stay in the buggy.
I seen Jasper Depew coming.
Here?
Yes'm.
Oh, well, thank goodness we got Mr. Brewster to protect us. Look, there he is.
Mr. Brewster throwed his arms around me and helped me in his strong embrace.
What's an embrace, Paul?
Well, that's when folks kind of twine their arms around one another.
You mean like wrestling?
It's sort of like wrestling, except they ain't mad.
It's like wrestling for fun.
I reckon you could see that. Go on, Jethro.
Then we heard a knock on the door, and we knowed it was Jasper He.
Better look for that dot again.
Oh, yeah. We knowed it was Jasper. He was there to get Jethrine. Her beauty had set his heart to burning with flamin' desire.
What's flaming desire, Paul?
Well, Granny will explain that to you later.
Well, I'll try. But you're sure counting a heap on my memory.
Read on with your Ma's letter there, Jethro.
Yeah, it's getting good. One city fella's got his arms around Aunt Pearl, and another's waiting at the door to grab Cousin Jethrine.
My only thought was to save my daughter, so I tore loose from Mr. Brewster's embrace. I saw Jethrine heading for the door, so I quick throwed myself betwixt my child and danger. Sweet innocent Jethrine, not knowing better, let that rascal in. He went right to sweet-talking in a voice smoother than fresh churned butter.
Hello again, you great, big, beautiful lump of sugar. I brought you something all the way from Eureka Springs. Genuine orchids growed in a hothouse. And this lovely young girl must be your sister.
I'm her ma.
No.
Yeah.
Well, for Jethrine's beautiful mother, a little gift of genuine French imported perfume all the way from Paris, France.
Oh, well, you hadn't ordered. Oh, my goodness. Genuine Paris, France perfume.
Look at that French writing on there. That says, "Ah, d'amour." That means, oh, love.
Ain't he a sport, Ma?
And for Jethrine's handsome father, a genuine cigarette case. Silver.
Thank you, but I am not Jethrine's father.
No, Mr. Brewster ain't my husband. He's just a friend.
Well, any friend of Jethrine's beautiful mother is a friend of mine. This is from old Mexico and hammered out of solid silver by the Aztecs Indians hundreds of years ago.
Well, that brings up an interesting question. Why would the Aztecs make cigarette cases when they had no cigarettes?
That is an interesting question. I'll have to ask some of my Aztecs friends about that. Hey, Dog. Remember Ain't She Sweet? Well, I've read... Hey, what happened to your orchids?
Nothing. I ate 'em already.
You mean you ate all them expensive orchids?
Ma, you should have spoke for one. They wasn't very filling.
Ain't she sweet? From her head down to her feet. And that's a long way, but I ask you very confidentially, ain't that baby sweet? Ain't she large? But she gives me such a charge. I ask you very confidentially, ain't that baby large? She stretches out in all directions. I'm in a shout. Lordy, that's perfection. Are you with me? Ain't she keen? Well, that's the most I've ever seen. And I'm here to tell you I'm her ding-dong daddy, and she's my queen. And she is king size, my Jethrine. Lots of mama, my Jethrine. She carries me away.